Morning. Morning.
Yeah.
How are you?
Amazing.
I believe that's yours.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today is going to be a behind the scenes video on a shoot at Venti's. We're going to do some interviews with Alex, and today we've got Luke helping as main camera operator. And when I'm about to run to my office in a moment, so hopefully Luke will explain a little bit about what he's doing. And apologies about the clicking, but we're running a time lapse for the setup today, and Alex is going to be hopefully with us in about 15 minutes or so. So we're going to be running some interviews, and Richard is doing his kindest to do a BTS video for us today. So thank you so much, and we'll see you very, very soon. I've now got to run to my office, and yeah, see you soon.
Doing a basic one lighting setup. Boom coming in from the right, light coming in from the left. Nice and simple. Two cameras, we're using the Z-Cam and the Blackmagic Pocket 4K. We're going to use the Z-Cam as the main and your Blackmagic as a second.
And what's that for the front? What's that do?
This is just an eggshell, so this essentially just helps shape the light. So rather than the light being direct and then diffused, this just helps kind of essentially blend it. That's probably the best way to describe it.
So what microphone you got there?
So that's the Rode MTG3B Plus, I believe it's called. It's got a condenser built into it. Yeah, it's fantastic. Like, it's great for sound quality. So today I'm shooting with the Z-Cam E2S6, which is a 6K Super 35 sensor. I'm running a set of the SLR Magic Micro Cine Primes. On the Z-Cam I've got the 21mm, and I'm also using the Blackmagic Pocket 4K with the 50mm 1.2. These are both fantastic cameras, they match really well. I'm powering the Z-Cam through V-Lot, and I can control all the settings through the portkeys monitor. The Blackmagic's all touchscreen, so it pretty much does it itself really. Audio wise, we're using the Rode wireless link backs straight to the boom really. So yeah, fantastic.
I'm back. What did I miss? Hey myself, what's happening? Turn the chair, like that. Not as much, this much? Like that? Yeah?
No, it doesn't much. It looks like it's okay.
This way?
Yeah, kind of.
Like that?
Yeah.
Let's make sure I've got a mask. With that being said. Sorry, that's because I'm trying to go into this pocket. 2 seconds. Too much stuff! Oh, I've got phone in here as well. Fucking hell. Shall I see where Mr. Alex is?
A few moments later.
We're gonna have to move the interview chair slightly because he's looking through a light at the moment. Just the edge. Yeah. So we'll move it a touch. Morning, morning. Hello.
Hello.
We swap this morning.
What you want to interview me?
Yes.
I mean, we can talk about my company if you want,
Yeah,
but
we can talk about.
we can talk about why Brightlight Media is amazing. But we're doing that on the 14th. You can take as long as you like, mate. Don't worry. Yes.
And you leave the art on
We didn't want to take them off the wall till you were here.
till.
Till you were here.
Oh.
I don't know whether Luke wants them off or on. What do you want? What do you think, mate? Hello, Invisible Me. How's it going? Keep in mind, I think Alex is a little bit taller than me. Looks very nice. Yeah, I'm debating about the paintings as well.
I would personally have to.
Definitely this row.
No, you can't do a row.
I know. I think we're going to do it. We're going to do it properly.
All or none. It'll look weird otherwise.
I think it will
One's
look.
behind his head.
I think it will look cleaner.
I feel it much cleaner around. But Alex might like it.
Let's do it then. Let's do it. Magic! I thought something and the camera did it. That's good, isn't it? Oh, I think it should go up a bit.
Yeah.
Camera goes up a bit.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Maybe a little bit more, as in the physical tripod, a little bit more, like a touch.
Yeah, it probably will need to come up. I mean, obviously.
Again, that will depend on how tall Alex is.
It will probably need to come up a little bit.
There we go. Magic.
I think that will do. You don't need to take that right out, isn't it?
Let's take that one.
Did you see the brown thing?
No, but not that high. I think we can probably leave. Where's your frame end, Luke, on the wide? Yeah, I know. This row as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do we need this row?
No, just those.
So just that one and then the wine glass row? And the wine glass row, yeah?
Yeah, all the way up to all of those.
I can see all of them. It looks slightly better, but again, it's not the biggest deal in the world. It might flicker, that's the only thing I'm thinking of.
You've got a bit of a
How dark does it go? I'm just curious. This is curiosity. Well, I say that. I'm acting as if I know which switch it is. I have no idea. Well, it's not that one. It's not that one. Haha! Hi, I had nothing for breakfast because we were here very early. Is that enough? Or you want me to keep going? Amazing.
quite loud, doesn't it?
I don't know, Alex, you talk quite loud.
It's a loudspeaker.
He's like me when I send it on intros.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Cool.
Happy?
There's so many bookings, they're great.
Luke, you ready? Can everyone decide whether they're going to stand or sit and then not move, please? Thank you very much.
Camera, action! Da-na-na. I mean, I was speechless because after I saw the full video with Peter, I was speechless when I saw your 2 minutes video, how well you kind of cut it and how well you put it through. I'm like, wow.
Fantastic. Hello, Alan.
Hello, Carlton.
What would you like to talk about today?
You realize today is 1 year and 2 weeks since I actually started the takeover of these premises, and it's unbelievable. The journey that I've had in this year is without even comparing to anything else, I know it's the most challenging year I've ever had in my life. The amount of, first of all, self-development through this business, having to learn so many aspects of running a restaurant is, I've never imagined this it makes me appreciate more all the other businesses that are for so long on the market. I'm realizing how much effort is being put into. The fact it's been a COVID year as well, with full of lockdowns. It just made me, my wife, and the entire team to just become universal soldiers and people that dealt with anything and everything possible to make sure we can offer a great guest experience. Pizza Venti, as a business, wants to get as close as possible as perfection. In order to be able to offer that unique experience, we had to go that extra mile, which we never knew where that extra mile ends. So we went through so many stages of our business. We opened in 2nd of November last year, 2020, and in the day when we opened, we actually didn't sold anything. And I've realized how much is behind the business. It's not just creating the interior, it's not just creating the oven, the product itself is actually getting your name out there, getting your business profile out there. The fact we're still here after 1 year is actually due to the fact me and Maria and our pizzaiolos have worked relentless. We just had to go with the flow, we just had to adapt to every situation. whilst many businesses has reduced their hours. Since we opened, we had just a very short period where we reduced our hours just because it became madness and nobody knew what was happening. Other than that, we've always kept our opening hours full days, just for the reason we're offering a service, and that service needs to be approachable at any time of the day. People are hungry lunchtime, between lunch and dinner time. So we wanted to always be there, an option for our guests. As a business, we struggled a lot. We had to deal with what I think everybody had to deal with. We didn't know how to react within the COVID. While we had loads of messages sent across by the government bodies, actually they were changing so often that you actually didn't know exactly what to do best. Opening the dine-in was, I think, the biggest challenge for us, being our first time when we open our doors to our guests, and making sure that they're safe and making sure that we make them feel comfortable without having all the plastic screens, everything that changes, I think, the atmosphere of a dine-out.
We owe a lot to the fact the business is still up and running is no, it's not good.
It's okay. Why was it a challenging time, Alex? What caused it to be?
What made it the biggest challenge is the fact I wanted more than a business.
A few moments later.
Is there a way we can phrase that isn't as direct? So I mentioned it's going to happen, but we're quite vague deliberately on when, because whenever we do a video, we don't want to say on September the 15th, for example. I'm just picking dates out of the air. But on this date at this time, it's going to happen, because there might be things out of your control that stop it from doing that. That's why we never want to put a direct date. We'll put soon we are going to be
Our products and our choices of creating your dream pizza is actually making that bridge of personal connection with you as our guest.
Represents closer to what you
feel than actually think.
Feel that the business is.
Because the business is, if it would be based on thinking, we would be in a totally different position.
I'll go back. Yeah.
Yeah. I think let's do that bit again. From the top,
from the beginning.
Yeah, from the top, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Only because I don't think it flows as well, but I think it will now, because you've sort of walked it in your mind. So all you're doing is walking backwards and walking backwards again. Alice's top tip: sleep more. Can we do it one more time, just in case you don't?
Thank God I'm not an actor. To imagine to do the same bits.
You should see what they do in films, mate.
I know.
They do the same take over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's all an illusion.
Sorry?
Do you want to go over that again?
What?
The cathedral. I think it's good.
If you're happy, I'm happy. Allow you to go in the kitchen and actually build your own pizza, which we did for a few people which have a bit of experience. Everything else is homely. The atmosphere, the level of music, the visual image around us. We even have our own picture on our bar, me and Maria's picture. We're very focused on on recycling and ecological aspect of the business.
You're doing really good, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
No, it's good.
Whenever you're ready, mate.
Yeah. I don't like it.
I liked where that was going.
I don't, because it's not because of that, because I understood. It's because actually this is what I feel. You see, this is what's wrong with me. When I get stuck on one idea,
it's okay, don't worry.
Stuck. It doesn't go by flow.
So I think what we'll do is we'll run through it all the way to the end, whether we're going to use it or not, because at the moment you're getting to a wall, and we see this all the time, where you trip yourself up once and then you can't get past that wall until you physically go past it again. So even if you don't feel like the take is necessarily like a usable take in your head, still go to the end of it, because then we can go back and you won't have the hurdle again.
Yeah.
You want to stop in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
You can take 5 if you want. Yeah. Take 5.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Don't apologise.
A few moments later.
Righty then. Is everyone happy to begin again?
Tough, no?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. I think I'm just going over in my head. Is there enough there? because I think if we go over it again, we're beating a dead horse to an extent. So I think let's move on. We might circle back on it, because I think
I'm stuck there.
yeah, I mean, I think you're going to just get stuck constantly. So the next thing I was going to ask you was, what role do you feel the cathedral has played in making the decision to actually start the business? So I think that's the majority of what we wanted to cover, to be honest. So anything else that...
Transition, Pizza Venti.
Yeah, we can if you feel like you should do it again.
But I wanted to do it much more relaxed. One of the things I've noticed about Carlton is I can talk an hour. His video is going to be 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I get the meaning, but that's the idea. It's no point for me to go in every single detail because we're going to bore the guest who's going to see it. He's going to get bored, and after.
Yeah, but Carlton is an expert of taking out what's best from you.
The biggest challenge we had as a business within Pizza Venti was actually the social media. We live in a world where it's important, and the options that they're there on the market are with no limit. So when I met Carlton from Brunton Media, at the beginning I was very retained in what I would like him to do and what I wouldn't want him to do. But it's very interesting because they're not just a company, they're real people just like ours in the business, and they like to create real things. And the most important aspect that made this collaboration being important was actually the fact he didn't try to sell anything. He actually tried always to highlight the opportunities we can have by creating this social media. And after a very short, brief conversation and seeing some of his work, I've decided immediately to sign on board with Brunton Media on all aspects of our social media, which now it becomes an overcome of every single fear I personally had as a business owner showing off my business. And he makes it looks very easy, and he makes it looks like it's such a simple process, which is not, I promise you that. Their patience with me, teaching me what it means filming videos, what it means creating ads, creating the online context was very helpful as a business owner. And the fact they deliver their results in a very quick manner, it was absolutely amazing. When we stay and chat and we see we're going through hours through some stuff, and then he brings 5 minutes of real work that summarize everything, is absolutely amazing. He's a wonder kid. That's how I nicknamed him. That's Carlton.
That's okay. I'll talk you through it. Don't worry. You're talking to me. You're not talking to camera. There's no cameras here. I don't see cameras. I think you might find it easier if Alex is not here. No offense, mate.
Fuck me, how bad I look.
You look fine. You look fine. Right, don't worry. You're not by yourself. It's fine. You're just talking to me. So what has it been like for you starting this business with Alex?
It was a journey that we started in 2020.
How loud is the ripping? Okay, must be really loud then. Welcome back, ladies and gents. I hope you took value from today's video. That was the interview set up. We're here at Pizza Venti. It was great to hear a little bit more about the story and how and the struggles they went in. And I tried not to jump in as much, especially during the testimonial that Alex kind of gave us. But massive thank you to the team over at Pizza Venti as well for letting us use the restaurant really early in the morning, and also getting out of bed for us as well, which is exciting. But massive thank you to the team. Richard and Luke has helped with the production side of this job today, and it means my job is a lot easier, as I've said in other content, so I won't bore you with going over that as well. But it basically just allows me to focus on what's been said and how it's been said as well. Make sure we're just covering every base that we have as well. And it's also great to hear, of course, from our clients about how they're finding working with us. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure to leave it with a like. I'd love to know what you think in the comment section down below, and I'll see you very soon.